Hi everyone, I'm Mika Clark from Social Policy Research Associates, or SPR. And for those of you who don't know us, SPR is a small firm in downtown Oakland, and we've had the honor of serving as the evaluation partner for OFCY and its grantees for the past few years. I want to thank you for taking the time to view this webinar about how to navigate and make use of your mid-year program profiles. SPR designed these program profiles specifically for you, the OFCY grantees, to provide you with data about your program participants and support you in understanding the progress you have made towards your performance goals so that you can see if your progress aligns with your expectations or consider potential course corrections if necessary. The mid-year program profile is designed for you to support your continuous program improvement goals, and it will not be shared publicly. Today, I'm going to walk you through the profiles so that you know exactly what data is and is not included, how to read the data, and finally, how you can use the profiles to support your program's continuous improvement. But before we take a look at the profiles, I'd like to give a quick overview of the data that we've included. First, we have program information, which is just some basic information that's pulled from the administrative reports in CitySpan. Then, we provide an overview of the demographics of your program's participants, followed by your program's progress toward OFCY performance measures and key evaluation indicators. The profile also includes a high-level overview of the services that your participants receive and the zip codes where your participants live, both of which come from individual level reports in CitySpan. The profiles don't include descriptive information about your participants' experiences in your program or rich examples of the successes that you've accomplished so far this year, but we do try to highlight this information in our end-of-year report that describes all OFCY programs and will be shared publicly by OFCY. And now let's take a look at the profile. So at the top of the first page of the report, you'll find program information. This includes your program name, your agency name, the strategy your program belongs to, the grant amount that you have received, and your project description that has been entered in CitySpan. If this description is no longer accurate, please update it in CitySpan and let us know as soon as you can. In the middle of the first page, you'll find your participants' demographics. This includes the total number of youth enrolled in your program, as well as their race and ethnicity, gender, and age. And for our parent support and education programs, we've also included this information for your adult participants. Again, this is all pulled from the information that you have entered into CitySpan throughout the year. And at the bottom of the first page, you'll find progress toward OCI performance measures and key evaluation indicators. The performance measures include your progress toward enrolling the number of participants you had projected enrolling over the course of the year, and your progress toward meeting the units of service you had projected for the first 2 quarters. OFCY has set benchmarks that programs should meet by the end of the second quarter. First, programs should enroll at least 40% of the number of participants they had projected enrolling by the end of the year. And second, they should provide at least 80% of the units of service they had projected providing in the first 2 quarters. We have also included 2 additional evaluation indicators. For programs that serve youth, we included the percentage of youth who receive 40 or more hours of service, with the understanding that this might not align with everyone's program model, and that's totally okay. This just gives us an extra indicator of the intensity of services that are provided. We have also included placeholders for the percentage of youth aged 8 and above who complete a program survey. For each of these performance measures and evaluation indicators, we also have a strategy level average so that you can see how your program lines up with similar programs. And finally, at the bottom, we have a placeholder for your program quality scores that will be calculated based on your participant surveys at the end of the year. This information will be included in your year-end program profile. And now, moving on to the second page of your profile. At the top, you will see information about services and attendance. This includes the total number of participants served and the total units of service provided compared to what was projected. Next, you'll find the top 3 service categories, which shows the types of activities that your participants spent the most time engaged in, according to your CitySpan data. And to the right, we have the level of service that participants received. As you can see in this example, 19% of participants from this program attended programming for at least 120 hours. And now, On to the bottom of the second page, you'll see the zip codes where your participants are living. The size of the bubbles in the map reflect the percentage of your participants who come from that zip code. So, to review, your mid-year program profile includes information, mostly pulled from CitySpan, to track your progress so far. Your end-of-year program profile will include participant survey results and participant level outcomes. And now we want to talk a little bit about how you can use this information. First, this is a good time to check that your data has been accurately captured in CitySpan. If you see any errors, check to make sure that you haven't had any data entry issues. So, for example, if you work with high school students and you see that 3 to 4-year-olds are enrolled in your program, there's likely been an error, and you should go back into CitySpan and make sure that you've entered your data correctly. If you think that there's an issue with how your data is being reported, please let us know as soon as you can so we can troubleshoot any potential issues. Second, this is a great opportunity for you to assess if you are on target to meet your goals. Have you enrolled as many participants as you had hoped? And are participants spending time engaged in the activities that you think are most important? And are you serving the participants that you intended to serve? Finally, going over these results with your team will help you make any mid-course corrections that may benefit your program. You may want to think about what support might help you meet your program goals, and we always encourage OFCY grantees to reach out to each other for advice and just to see how others are approaching their programming. Well, we hope you find these profiles to be useful. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact me directly. My contact information is on this slide. We appreciate you and everything you do for the children, youth, and families of Oakland. Thank you.